All right, new design, new Feltie, who dis. I'm gonna import some artwork. All right, so I came up with this idea, drew it in Procreate, okay, and then brought it on over into Stitch Artist. I'm gonna make me a rectangle that's about 2 inches. And now I'm going to manipulate the corners because I would like it to be a rounded rectangular shape. Now I'm gonna just resize my artwork so that way it fits within the bounds of this Feltie that we've created here. And first steps always, what placement? So let me get my placement set up. Fabulous. All right, now I'm gonna copy and paste this and also set up the last step. So I'm setting up the first step and the last step right away because I can change this color. Why not white? Give myself a bit of a back stitch here. All right, now these two are cool. I'm gonna lock them up and I'm gonna save this working file. All right, you'll notice that my working file saved. And if you look up at the tabs at the top and at the very top, there's a title and it says what my working file is called, Wine Colored Valentine. That's how I know I've got it. It's good. And then anytime I make any adjustments, it'll have an asterisk next to the name, letting me know that I have made changes since I last saved it. So I would need to save again if I want that asterisk to go away. Now I'm just gonna begin with my design, thinking, I always think prospectively, like what's furthest away from me, what's in the background, so I can go ahead and work with that first, which for me is going to be the vino inside of this. All right, it's gonna be the wine. I will choose a wine colored thread, assign it something or pick something from my favorites. I'm also going to now work on the word wine because it's gonna be the same color, right? So now I'm going to save, so that way I saved all my changes. Notice that the asterisk went away, so that's good for me. Now I'm going to work on this heart. I can either import a heart to work off of or draw your own. I don't need a tool for that. I can just easily do that. When point drawing, less is more. Always less is more, okay? You don't need 1,000 points. What's the point of all those dots? Nothing. Not saying you have to have 2 dots, but like don't have a bunch, okay? Changing this to a red color. Rhubarb sounds great. Adding some stitching to that. Let's see, I'm gonna start off like this. And I'm going to exaggerate, I'm choosing to exaggerate her eyelashes simply because of the fact that this is a really small space. So I'm going to make some exaggerations so that way it shows up. And then now I'll go like this. An arch with 2 of these. And then I'm going to group all these pieces so I can use it on the other side. Hello from the other side. This one, probably make this bigger. Smile so we can see it. And then now I'm going to copy, paste, and flip this one. And here we go. Turn it a bit so it looks how I drew it. If those are too small, I will adjust this. Now on to the wine glass. All right, so here we go. Around, boom. Here, 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 here. All right. A bean will do. I'll be using this, refining my spots. I'm gonna come down here to continue on with this curve. Here we go. I'll probably bring you down to here so I can start on the next one. Around, around, around. All right, fixing everything with my Bezier handles. That's what these are called. And there's that. Now we're going to shift from the end of this to our lettering. So I'm going to start up here. I'm going to go with my M. Y. Alright, this is going to go here. Alright, cool. Probably going to make these larger. Let me group them up together and I'm going to move it up here. I think overall, these are, yeah, I'm going to make it big. And now what I like to do is I like to go, so if it's M-Y for my, and then I'll come down to Valentine and then spell Valentine backwards and then spell is correctly, and then I'll spell colored backwards. So I kind of go like this. I'm always thinking of the movement of the machine when I'm doing this and the number of like jumps. And it's a longer jump to jump from Y to V than Y to E, and then just work backwards. Come down, jump to the I, go over to the S, jump from S down to the D, go all the way over to C. I'm very predictable. I do the same thing every time. At least I try to do the same thing every time. Get consistent results with that. And then I already did an E. Get the E, copy, paste it to the end of the line, move it on over, and then you can end up here. And then now we'll do, where does the E end? Oh, it's in the middle somewhere, so it'll be all right if we do it like this. And then now you over here, go over this way, A, backtrack, and then V. All right, and then I, and then S will start here. Fill an E, paste it, falls to the end of the line. We'll make this a little taller to fit. And then for R, O, I'm going to take from here. All right, O, start here. And we'll end over here, go over to L, take the O, copy paste O over. Oh, oh, it's magic, you know. All right, cool. C, and just like that. Cool, look at that, already done. All right, so now I'm going to get rid of the background and dim that out. And now we're going to, I'm gonna play with these letterings here. Valentine, the only way to make this bigger is going to make it taller. So we'll expand it in this direction and as much as we can in this direction. Maybe I'll make this end taller, a little wider. Just play with the positioning of things. Is can all around be larger? Sure, why not? Is wine colored. All right, and let's do colored. I feel like if I brought this to the bottom, I can definitely make it taller. Can I make it a smidge a little wider? All right, so let's see the whole thing. All right, my Valentine is wine colored. All right, now let's go ahead and take all the components from the wine glass, and I'm gonna see about positioning it. Currently it's not in the middle. This would be the middle, and I could make her taller if I want. So let's see, I guess I'll try that. See if that changes anything. All right, I mean, it's cute still. All right, save our changes. I'm gonna unlock these. I'm gonna move the last step to the last step. Everything should be now in sequential order. Save file, save stitch file, and boom, bam. Look at that, we made a whole Feltie, and that didn't take me very long. We'll see how it turns out.